Hey everybody, it is 7 o'clock in the morning and I am about to make supper. Why am I making supper at 7 o'clock in the morning? So we can be ready when I get home. So I can have something made, heat it up real quick, and not worry about having to prepare a meal after a long, busy day at work. And yeah, that's why I'm doing it. So I'm going to turn this around and show you what I'm using to make a quick and easy supper that I can heat up and be ready for me when I get home. Okay, so the last time I went to Walmart for groceries, I picked up this pound of hamburger, and it was discounted because it needed to be sold by that day or the day after. Well, I took it out of the freezer yesterday, so that is going to be the meat. And I'm using my favorite Uncle Ben's rice, the tomato and herb that you get right at the Dollar Tree. I think you all know that if you watch my videos. I love this. And $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. You can't beat it. You put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. I'm not sure if I'm going to use one pack or two. And then I'm just going to throw a can of corn into this. So the only thing that's going to take a little bit of time to cook is the hamburger. So we're just going to turn this around and we'll get started. Okay, and I was just thinking, it's been a while since I did a What's for Supper cook with me. So while I am fresh and awake, we'll do it now, like I just said. So I'm just going to turn you down and we will start browning this ground beef. So I just turn the burner on. This is my favorite burner. Does anyone else have a favorite burner on their stovetop? My favorite burner is the right front. It's the largest burner, and this is my favorite pan. So there's that. Now this has some of the natural grease to it, but it is the 93% lean, 7% fat. So normally with the higher fat content on hamburger, I wouldn't put butter in the pan, but I'm going to, just a little bit with this hamburger. Just a little. All right. So we'll let that heat up a little bit. And we'll cut into this. I was really happy to find this on markdown because I saved $3.86. I got it for $4.01. So that shows you the price of meat out there. All right. So I will start talking in a second because usually I like to talk when I do my cook with me's. Actually, if you saw my last video, with the Dollar Tree disco lights and the plants from Barbara. Yeah. Once I get this in the pan and browning or frying or whatever, I will show you what I did with the plants. Alright. So let me turn my hands, let me wash my hands. I'm turning my back to you. Hold on. There's a little bug in my sink. Not anymore. He's gone. Down the drain. He went for a swim. Going for a swim. Alright. Break this up a little bit. I see a lot of people use this thing. It's like a utensil, cooking utensil, and you kind of like, it has like a cross, it has a handle and it has like a cross, and you can like break up the meat with it. I don't have one. These work just as fine. So, all right. Okay, I'm just going to season this a little bit. Great Value brand garlic salt. And some onion powder that I got at the Dollar Tree. This is the Supreme Tradition. No, we don't want that one. We want that one. And I am like dressed in a pink dress and this really pretty lace cover, so I don't want to get too dirty. I should wear an apron. But I do not want hamburger grease on me. And is on number 9. All right, so while that browns a little bit, I am going to bring out into the living room and show you where I put Barbara's plants. So we have quite a mess here. I opened up the box with the Papasan chair that my son got me for Mother's Day. I've gotten that far, and maybe we'll put it together tonight. And there's my walk-in pad. All right, so this is what I did with Barbara's plants. These are the cactus, the Christmas cactus. I took the other plants that were there, the succulents, off, and I put those in my room on my desk. And yeah, I have one down there that I have to just find a spot for. I might move that plant that we repotted together in a video. I took my spider plant down and I put it on that plant stand because that plant that my son's friend gave me for Mother's Day in the little basket, I hung up. And it looks really nice in the beaded hanger. I really like it. So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. And then the other plants, there was 2 more. Let me show you where I put them. Okay, so there was that other little plant. I think this is the smaller of the Camancho or Calancho, whatever you ladies said the plant was. This is a new little growth right here, so I think it likes this area. And then the other one is right over here. I put that one there. It's getting a little bit of light from the living room, you know, coming around the corner in the afternoon, but I'm thinking it probably will do better in a different spot, but that's where I put it for now. Okay, so back to cooking. Stir up this hamburger a little bit because it's just about done. Put that on low. Break it up a little more. This is just about done, and I'm not going to drain this. I'm going to leave a little bit of the grease and the butter that it cooked in there. All right, so I turned it way down low because it's just about done. Now I'm going to put this in the microwave for 90 seconds. Got to cut the top. Actually, got to break it up a little bit. Put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. Really turn that down to low because it's just about done. So let me tear this just a little bit. Oh, it's coming up. Whoop! I'm not done on my dress. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 90 seconds. Be right back. Okay, so while that cooks for 90 seconds, I'm going to stir this up a little more. And now I'm going to open a can of Great Value brand whole kernel corn. I was thinking, what should I put in this? I didn't want it to leave it hamburger and this rice. I was going to do chickpeas, but there's a little bit of chickpeas in here already, so I figured corn. So, turn you back down, just so you can see me open a can of corn. Turn that off. And I'm going over to the sink to drain this. I'm just going to empty the can of corn right into the hamburger. Now I have the burner off because the corn doesn't need to be cooked or anything. It'll warm up with this in it and with the rice. So now I need to go to the microwave and get that rice. And it is hot. It's hot. Again, Uncle Ben's Rice at Dollar Tree. You can get it. You can get it at other places, but for $1.25, you can't beat it. So let's put this in. Hot, hot, hot stuff. Before I heat up the other one, we'll see how much this puts into here. That might be all right. I might want to do another one. I could eat some of this right now. You know what this would be good in this? A can of tomatoes. I wonder if I have a can of tomatoes. Let me look. I wonder if I have tomatoes. Hold on. All right, chickpeas, sliced beets, chickpeas. I'm not kidding. I have so many chickpeas. I have a couple cans of soup. I do not have a can of tomatoes. All right, that's okay. So do I want to put another packet of the rice in this? Yeah. Yes, I do. So it's mostly hamburger and corn. So let's do another one of these. And this will be something that I can eat for a few days. So open this a little bit, put it in the microwave. Be right back. Okay, so now while we wait for that 90 seconds, we'll talk. It's Thursday. Going to work tomorrow, and then it's the weekend. Yay, weekend! Not sure what I have planned. The weather, I'm not sure what the weather's like. I know next week, I checked the forecast for next week, and it looks like it's going to be cloudy, cool, rainy, cool, maybe high 50s, low 60s. Didn't see all that much rain, but I saw a lot of clouds, so 40 seconds. Let me stir this up a little bit. Yeah, I don't really have anything planned. Got to get a few things at the store, but other than that, I'm trying to use what I have here in my cabinets, freezer, and refrigerator before I go buy any more groceries, because I have a lot here. Don't really dig into my stockpile, but I have some vegetables, frozen vegetables that need to be used up, and yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Waiting for this to beep, and then we'll throw it in here, mix this up, show you what I get, and then I have to head to work. Might not even be 7:30 yet though, so I have a few minutes. Maybe a second cup of coffee. I could use that. All right, let's go. Come on. Be right back. Hot, 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 hot. Bag number 2, the Uncle Ben's tomato and herb rice. So I'm turn you down one more time. There we go. All right. Okay. What a mess. All right. I was just thinking to myself, this would be good over rice. It's full of rice, Robin. Anyways, yeah. Okay. All right, so that is all stirred up. I am going to clean my mess, and then I'll show you my creation for supper tonight. Okay, please excuse me, hold on. Oh my goodness, I had to clear my throat and I didn't want to do it in front of you or have you listen to me. So this is a can of corn, a pound of ground beef, and the Uncle Ben's tomato and herb 90-second rice packets that I get right at the Dollar Tree. So of course, you know I'm going to taste a little bit of this before I put it in the refrigerator and head out the door. So let me get a little bit, put it in, let's see. Put it in the this little cup. This little cup has a little rooster on it. Little cup, little rooster. My daughter made me these. I think I might have showed you the bowl and the cups that she made me. Yeah, she made these when she was in her first year, I believe, maybe the second year of art school. So, all right. There we go. Let's see. A lot of hamburger in this. A lot of rice. A lot of corn. I need some water. Okay, this is good. But I'll tell you, the reason why I left the grease from the Hamburg and didn't drain it, because I find that these rice packets, the tomato rice packets that you saw, I find that they're a little pasty, maybe. So this is good, but I think after it sits a little bit, it might dry it a little more. So what would be good to put in this to moisten it up? I don't know, oil maybe? Some olive oil? Maybe some olive oil. I'll put it in the pan again, or my serving, put a little olive oil in it. And that, what else? This already tastes like tomato and herbs, so I don't want to like throw barbecue sauce or any butter. I don't know. Anyways, let me taste some more. It's good. It's good. So that's a quick and easy meal you can make before you go to work. Heat it up when you get out of work. Put it in the fridge all day naturally. It didn't take too long. You can even do this when you get home from work, but I need to relax this afternoon. Now, I could always leave something in a crock pot ready for me. Number one, I don't like to leave a crock pot on all day, and I know that that is the whole purpose of a crock pot, is so that you can slow cook something all day. I just don't like to leave things like on, like electrical things plugged in and running while I'm not home. But yeah, I'm afraid of having my house burned down. So that's all I got, but I want to show you how beautiful my pansies are on my balcony, and then I have to leave for work. Okay, so it's loud. Mack trucks are going to work. And folks, can you see all the green? All the trees have grown in. I have some privacy. It's beautiful. I really like this time of year when, excuse me, everything grows in. So that's my yellow plant. That's my yellow plant there. I gotta get some water. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's allergies. And that pansy plant is growing really nice. This one too. These are just beautiful. I put Squirrel and Cat back out here. Fixed him up a little bit, but yeah. Put them up there. They're protected by some gardening gloves. So that one's beautiful. And then this petunia wave plant that I bought, it wasn't in this container. I put it in there, and that's growing really good. And then that one is really nice too. So I will eventually get a plant to put in the little tricycle, but yeah, they're doing really well out here. So back in the kitchen we are. I think I told you about how there's a recall on my balcony, and yeah, I'm gonna have to bring all that stuff in. I saw them replacing the balconies or the rails that has the defective part on one of the buildings when I was out for my walk. And I haven't seen them up here again, but I think they said they were going to be here for 4 weeks, the repair guys, or the contractors that put the balconies up in the first place, but I haven't got notification of when they're coming here. So anyways, that's enough of my rambling. I need to get to work. Yeah, that is my supper for tonight, made this morning. I hope you're all well. I will see you again soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.